Hello, Tom Thumb. It may just be me and you. I don't know. May just be me and you. But I got to do 500 more $1 bills anyway, so you may get to see them all. Thanks, Avito. I had to take a little break. I got my 4 buckets of $50 all hauled into the other room on my stair climber, ready to go up the stairs back to the bank. I'm going to do 500 more dollars tonight. That'll put me down to 2,000 that I've got to do basically tomorrow. So I don't know exactly when I'll do those 2,000 tomorrow, because I also have to film some short videos and take coins back. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's change this time. I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting. I did go ahead and put the first strap in the right order. Are y'all ready to go? I'm sure our number will build as we go. I actually turned that on. That's the problem. All right, here we go. We're looking for fancy serial numbers. Y'all know the gig. Help me out. Looking at the date and the serial number. Seeing what we can find. Looking through another 500. I'm going to try to go a little faster and not miss anything. We'll see if I can accomplish those two things. Would not usually do these back to back. I do not usually do 3 short live streams in a day. But if I don't get through all of my $1 bills, I'll have a hard time paying for all my new ones that I want to search. That 5, I'm going to keep that one. Look how high that 5 is. That is an odometer note, gas pump note. That 5 is, the 3 is a little high. That 5 is amazingly high. I'm going to hang on to that bill. That's going in the cool, that'll go in the gas pump envelope, I guess. I keep the most extreme examples of those because they only carry a little bit above face value. But that one is about as high as I've ever seen. Rocky Mountain high is what John Denver would say. High as a kite, what most rock and rollers would say. These are 500 more Fed notes. These are not teller straps. These are Fed notes. We had good star note finds out of the last set. These were sitting right beside them. So hopefully they will continue to be good. Hey, some of the gang's back. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. It was a short break. Get all my coins ready to take up the stairs to go back to the bank tomorrow. Once again, we're off to a slow start in the strap. I'm going to have a need for sleep. It's funny, I sleep so poorly. Wow. How about a trinary? How about a trinary? I wish I had made all this, I'll say it wrong, Nate's. I purchase $1 bills every week to search and look at the serial numbers to find fancy ones that carry above face value premium. This is one of those, 933903333. We got 5 3s, 2 9s, and a 0. That's called a trinary note, and that note is worth over face value. If that 0 in the middle had been a 9 or a 3, we'd have had our first ever binary note, and that would have made me very happy. As is, I'll hang on to it. Those are going for close to $2 on eBay. Got to get my stacks right here. 4 in a row, 5 in a row. High and trinary. That was a good find. First find out of this first strap. We are going to search 5 straps, each containing $101 bills. We'll be looking for any bills that have better than face value. Here is a historical birthday note, January 2nd of 1657. We don't keep those. If it would be a current birthday note, we do keep those because those things are going for $10, $20 or more. I'm also looking at all the dates down here to check and see if I have anything earlier than 2000, because that will give me a clue on where to look next. 07, 06, 09, 79, close to something. How about 2s, 4s, and 8s? How's anyone feeling about 2s, 4s, and 8s? We got 22, 4, 8, 8, 8, 4, 4. That's a trinary note with 2s, 4s, and 8s. We will hang on to that one as well because it carries more above face value. If you are going to a club, before you use your dollar bills, you want to check your serial numbers and look for star notes. That'd be an extra free piece of advice for tonight. You could be spending one that's worth a lot of money. And that's no bueno. You're probably not going to get credit for it. $3,000, 45.51. Kind of different looking. Yeah, we got the tries going. We had the 8s going in the first straps we did earlier. Now we got the trinaries going. And I am moving through a little quicker. I am an insomniac. Thus, Coinsomniacs is the name of this stream. Searching $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers. There's a 1995. There's an old one. Could we have our first web note? No. If it was a web note, the plate note would not be over here in this location. If we find one ever, I'll show you where it should be. But web notes were used, printed differently. Instead of sheets of notes, they were printed off a roll of notes. And that process didn't last long. Well, how about another trinary? But if you find a web note, which is indicated by where the plate note is on the back, they are worth more than face value. 0800808 If that 4 was a 0 or an 8, my first binary as is, that's a trinary note. It does carry face value above, or premium above face value. We got the trinary note thing going right now. We are finding some goodies. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content every week. Daily short videos on coin hunting. And right now we're doing daily live streams on dollar bill searches. We're looking for fancy serial numbers like that one right there. Whoa. Jason Andrus, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We've got a star note, but we've got a star note on a 1995 note. Older note, may carry more value. The number on this, 04-18-29-12, that's a future birthday note, but that star tells us that back in 1995 when they were printing this series, they made some mistakes. They had to print some replacement notes. This is one of those. When we find any note with a star on it, we go over to our star note page. This is our star note page, where we will key in the serial number of this star note and the year. It's the first 1995 star note I've ever found. Something new for me. I-04-18-29-12. Typically, a run of star notes will be 3.2 million. We're looking for a number below 3.2 million. 3.2 million. Well, that's unfortunate, but still, this bill I'm going to put in a protector since it is a 95 and it is a 95 star note. Older bills have more value. Unfortunately, it also is not a web note. Let me get it in its protective case here, and we will continue. We're off to a wild start. Our first star note, but we've got trinaries coming out our ears. Figuratively. Alright, star note. Back to the other screen. There we go. There's my stars. Thank you all for that. Hello, Wolf Metals. Good to see you. Just found a 95 star note. You gotta like that. My first 95 star note. We're going to do $501 bills. There's a future birthday note. December 5th of 7088. We'll put that one back to someone else that thinks they have a bigger longevity than I do. Probably most younger people. Alright, that is the first 100. That is the first 100. But worry not, I have more. I have more. We're going to be going through the second 100 now. I'm going to look through these and get them all going in the same direction at least, so that we can be more efficient in our hunt. Because it seems like they play a game of how confusing can we make these bills for Paul. We are PasSpareTime. I'm Paul. I usually hunt with my grandkids. Hudson age 13, Reddy age 10. Every Saturday at 2 o'clock they're with me. Our mission in life, as it goes to this hobby, is to get more people involved in it, make more people aware of coin hunting, dollar bill serial number searches. It's something you can do with your kids, you can do with your grandkids, you can do with your nieces and nephews. It's inexpensive to get into. Go get you 25 $1 bills and search them. Only keep any good finds you have, any star notes, any fancy serial numbers. Take the rest back to the bank, buy more. Go buy a box of pennies, ask your bank if they'll sell you a box of pennies or some rolls of pennies. You can still find a lot of wheat cents in boxes of pennies right now. Wheat cents carry a value of at least 4 cents per wheat cent. I know that's not a lot of money, but you're quadrupling your money on a penny because you're buying it at face value. Anything I can quadruple my money on, I am all in. Even just the plain copper cents that aren't wheat cents that are 1981 and earlier, and the back half of or the first half of 1982 are all worth 2.5 cents a piece. So you can make a little money. You can get quite the coin collection. Hudson and Rhett both have quite the coin collection going now. Hello, Jim Cantor. 3 days away from your friends. Wow. That was 9 days away from Hudson's birthday earlier. Yeah, yesterday. We're going to hit somebody's birthday note. May have already done it and not just shown it to you. I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. Looking for old dates, fancy serial numbers, star notes. Let's see how many we can find. Did get one star note in that first 100. We do average a little over one per strap, one per 100. Maybe we can run across something just ultra cool tonight. Some of my very best finds have been after the midnight hour, given my coinsomniac status and inability to sleep. What do we have here? That is a 1988A. That means the 88A series, we need to look and see if it's a web note. It is not. It's got the plate number in the left. Not a web note, but an older find. 11/23/1996. Send me the offer. Hey, if I find a birthday note from one of my members, I will make you an unbelievable deal. I will sell it to you for face value plus shipping if you're one of my members. Even if it's worth $20, $50 on eBay, that's what I do for my members. And you can be a member of our channel for as little as 99 cents a month, and it's got some pretty cool perks to go along with it. But if I find your birthday note, you tell me, and we'll make us a real quick good deal. We're looking to get people excited and involved in hunting star note, hunting coins and dollar bills. This one is a star note. B03331841. Nothing real special about the serial number, but that star tells me it is a replacement note for damaged bills. So we are going to go over to our other website, and this is mycurrencycollection.com. We're going to look up this star note. It is a 2021 note. Usually they did print runs of 3.2 million. We want something smaller than that to add some value to our find. B03331841 star 2021. Alright. That's what I got up there. Doesn't like it though, does it? Oh, there it is. There it is. 3.2 million run. Doesn't lessen our value of our bill any. It just doesn't increase it any. Our second star note, we're in our second strap. That's a good ratio. We'll take that. On to the next bills. Hello, Granny Prepper. You're a newbie. Hey, I'm a newbie too. Granny Prepper, I've only been doing this for 2 months, but let me show you some of the cool stuff we are looking for. Let me show you some of the cool stuff we are looking for. Here are some bills we have found in the last couple weeks. 39555553. 5 5s in a row makes the bill worth more than face value. Only using 3s, 5s, and 9s making it a trinary makes the bill worth more than face value. That last 3 being raised out of alignment with the serial number makes that bill worth more than face value. That one's a really good find. It actually has one more thing. That first 5 has too much ink on it. They over inked it. So that's got a lot going for it. This is one of our better finds. This is called a broken ladder. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uses 8 different numbers, not numerical order, called a broken ladder. Does contain good value over face value. If those were in order, 0 through 7, numerical order, it would be worth even a lot more. This is a star note, like we just found, what we're looking for. Any note we find, that's a very plain serial number, but that star means it was a replacement note. These are really collectible right now. And these are going for at least double face value on eBay, so we always hang on to those. Look and see how many of them were printed. Maybe our best find ever. 1579 9751. 1579 1579. It's called a palindrome. In serial number searching, we call it a radar. But if you'll look, we've also got a B here and we got a B here, meaning that repeats all the way across, making it a super radar or a super palindrome. And I made that part up, but that bill's got some nice value. This bill, another palindrome, 9470 0749. Reads the same front to back. Nice value on that one. This is called a trinary, 55225292, only using 2s, 5s, and 9s, only using 3 different numbers to make up the serial number. Those have value above face value. You asked what a star note was. If you didn't catch what I said before, this is a star note. Most notes end the serial number with a letter, like that L at the start. It would have another letter there. If it has a star, that means these bills were printed to replace some of the bills that they already printed that they messed up on. They were either destroyed, misprinted, wrong, they're just whatever. So they can't repeat serial numbers, so they have to print them like this, and they signify it with a star at the end. And these things are going for double face value right now on YouTube. So those are some of the things we're looking for. Some of those we've already found tonight. We found several star notes. We found trinaries. Let's see what else we can find. You all can help me look. 71378138. Cool number, no known value. I am looking at the date down here, looking for anything older than 2000. I'm looking at the green seal to make sure it's there and in the right place. And I'm looking for the serial number to see if it's fancy or has a star. All I'm really interested in are the ones that are above face value, the ones I'm hanging on to. All the others will go back to the bank. Some tomorrow, some Wednesday. Future birthday note, September 4th, 5020. I'll never make it that far. There is a pretty trinary. 09000666. That is a trinary note, only using 3 numbers to complete the serial number. That bill is very crispy. The 3 zeros and 3 6s in a row, that will make that maybe a little more valuable. It's probably at least a $2 value right there in that note. You gotta like that. The trinaries are hot tonight. Trinaries are hot. Hello, CLMK. Yeah, if you got any questions, ask. There are a ton of knowledgeable people in the chat. The ones in green are members of the channel. The ones in blue are moderators of the channel. They're here to help me run this, answer questions, keep me organized. And most of them have been hunting coins and bills a lot longer than I have. They've taught me a lot. I'm starting to learn Two sixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. The 7 had been an 8. We had a broken ladder. The second or third broken ladder, close broken ladder we've had. We did find one as well. Another star note, 0994632 star. Right there's the star. Let's go back to our lookup page. The lookup page is called mycurrencycollection.com. You put in the year of the note in the series. It's a 2017A. Then you key in the full serial number. In this case, it is a G099463322 star. We want something less than 3.2 million. And we found something less than 3.2 million. This has a run of 1.28 million, a lower run than normal. You can see the little arrow down here, still in the icy zone, but it's not pegged to frozen to death. So this might carry a little bit more value than the double face value that these are going for on eBay. So I am going to stick it in a sleeve and protect it so it doesn't get any more wrinkly, doesn't get torn or anything, to protect the value of it. But you find any number on that less than 3.2 million is a good number. There's my stars. I knew they were going to be there. I knew they were going to be there. Found more older bills today than I found in all the other hunts combined. Part of that's doing some of those were teller straps, I think, but you gotta like that. Remember, you're hunting along with me. If I miss something, you got to type in. Let me know. That's a keeper for me. I keep any that have 4 of the same number in a row, especially if they're 7s or 8s, because 7 and 8s are the most popular number. That has a value above face value. We will be keeping that one, putting it over there with the 4 8s and the 5 8s that we found in the last straps. I'd like to find those. 1204 9688. Well, that's a long ways away. I don't think I can hang on to that one. We'll give it back to the bag. It can tempt somebody else. This is our second strap of 100. We're searching. We're going to do 5 straps tonight. Paul got himself where I got too many. If you can have too many $1 bills to search, I've got too many $1 bills to search. And I got to get them done by Wednesday. So you're going to be seeing this again tomorrow as well. You get overdosed on $1 bills. 66996920. The last 0 was a 2, or the 2 was a 0. That would be a trinary note. Great start to that one, terrible finish. Got about 20 bills left. 03, 03, 07, 54. Not quite a keeper. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do pop out a lot of content every week. 855 85818. How about 8s, 5s, and 1s? How about another trinary note? 855 85 818. 1s, 8s, and 5s. That's another trinary note. That's got a value above face value. We shall hang on to it. This is a trinary strap. Couple left. The very last one's a keeper. It's not in great shape, but I'll keep it. 4 4s in a row. 4 4s in a row. I keep all quads or more if they're in a row. Another strap down. Let's see. Let's take this one. Let's take this one. To the third strap of the 5 that we're going to do. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. I know it's this is like a sorority week on campus in college again. I never pledged anything, but our sororities and fraternities were quite active. I am sorting out this strap because they're going 3,000 different directions. So I'll be back with you in a minute with the search. Looking for fancy serial numbers with my coinsomniacs, fellow coinsomniacs, non-sleeping hobbyists that like coin hunting and dollar bill searching. I'm so excited about this hobby that when I finally find something that's super valuable, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll just say, okay, finally did it. I quit? Nah, probably unlikely. Probably keep going and try to do it again and find something even better. I'm telling you. It might be 5,000 different directions I got these going. I don't think they could be any more mixed up if they did it on purpose. Maybe they did it on purpose. I'm not sure. Somebody that works at the Federal Reserve that didn't want to put the bills in order. I don't know. I'm looking at it and I don't know. Alright, we're about there. We're about there. Alright, I've got them all straightened out in order. So, we will continue the search. Looking for fancy serial numbers, old dates, star notes, anything that is going to have a premium above face value is what I'm looking for and what we will hang on to. I'm checking the date here. I'm looking for anything under 2000 that gives me some clues on what I might need to look for. Check it for a web note, a bar note, or just an old note. Two fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 2 5s and 2 4s. Thought it might be a broken ladder. A star note. It was an upside down, the rare upside down star note. We've got another star note. K 111 2 3 4 7 8 star. The star means this was put into circulation because there was a segment of bills that were damaged or misprinted. They needed replacements. They signify that by the star. When we find a star note, we go to the website called mycurrencycollection.com and we key in the star note and the date. This is the 2017 series. $1 bill. And what we're going to be looking for is how many of these they printed. We want to see something less than 3.2 million because 3.2 million is the normal. Like that, 3.2 million. The good news is it takes nothing away from the value of this note. It's a crispy star note. It's in good shape. The bad news is it doesn't increase the value any at all because of the 3.2 million run. You're always looking to find the ones that are in good shape. Roblox, I could make you a moderator. If you want to send me an email, Roblox, and tell me why you want to be moderator, if you've moderated for any other channels, your age, where you live, and let me take it under consideration. I'm always looking for people to be moderators. I am not that familiar with you yet. I have seen you in the channel several times now, so I want to get more familiar with you, but I'm not, I would definitely not say no for sure, but if you're serious about wanting to be a moderator, shoot me an email. PasSpareTime@yahoo.com, no apostrophe. Looking for some goodness. There's my email right there. I'm pretty good at getting to the emails pretty quick. Boy, there's a lower serial number. We want 4 zeros to start. It's a star note 001000388 star 2021. Need to see those star emojis, and we're going to go look this one up again, or as well, I guess I should say. Looking for something under 3.2 million. This is a 2021. It is a B001000388. Oh, looky there. I had a feeling with that lower number it might be something special, and it is. This star note in and of itself in great shape is worth $2 to $3 on eBay right now. You put that together with a run size of only 500,000, and you look down here at the little arrow, and the little arrow is all the way out into the orange, getting hot zone. This thing is more rare, so it would carry a little more value than standard because of the rarity. So I go ahead and put any that are less than 3.2 million in a holder. And that one specifically being less than less than a million, being 500,000. That is very nice, and that's going to carry some value. So we'll hang on to that for sure. That's our 4th star note already, and we're on our 3rd strap. These bills are being nice to us. I like it. And on top of that, it was a low run number. You gotta like that. There are so many different things you can look for. If only I had known this earlier in life. How many of these did I spend that were worth money? I worked at a gas station when I was 16 and 17. What all passed through my hands that had value? I know we got silver certificates from time to time. I remember seeing those. Those would be worth good money now. 3337 3865. No. 1908 8010. Too many numbers. 4 different numbers. Kind of cool. A lot of crispy ones in here. A lot of crispy ones. Yes, LMK, that was a nice one, wasn't it? Anthony, that was a good one. I like it. I like it. 0430 of 3046. It's only 1,000 years away. April 30th. Birth date note. Alright, we're due for another find. How many stars have you found in one day? The very first time I did this, I did $1,000 bills, and I found 25 star notes. That is the best I've ever done, Savito, and never come anywhere close to that again. So Anna, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me bring down some examples of stuff that we have found over the last couple weeks. I am looking at a few things. I'm looking at the date, and I'm looking for any bill that's before 2000. That will give me clues for some other things I need to look for. I'm looking for that green seal to be there and to be in the right place. I'm looking for a fancy serial number, and I'm looking for star notes. Most bills, like this one, has a J on one side and an A on the other. This one has an L and a star. If it's a star, it's a replacement note. During the process of printing the notes, they messed up on the printing, or the bills got damaged and they needed to make replacements for some. And that star signifies that's a replacement note. The collectability on these is really good right now. They're worth at least double face value. And more if you can find a star note. I told you I'm looking at the date, and on this one the date is 1969 B series. The serial number isn't anything special, but the date makes it valuable because it's that old and it's been in circulation for that long and it's still in really good condition. This bill's not in really good condition, but it has a great serial number, 37777 Any bill with 4 of the same number in a row or more we hang on to because they have more than face value. This has 5 7s in a row. 7s and 8s are the 2 best numbers to find that are the most sought after. So that makes that a very good bill, having 5 7s in a row. We are looking for birth date notes. And this is a birth date note. 2019 is the year, 0717. So July 17th of 2019, somebody getting ready to be 5 years old, a child or grandchild of someone in here maybe, niece or nephew. And birth date notes have gone crazy. They're worth $10 to $20. Well, I don't know if they're worth $10 to $20. They're selling for $10 to $20 or more on eBay right now. Really nice to find a good birth date note. This is called a trinary note, where only 3 numbers make up the serial number. In this case, 5s, 2s, and 9s. These carry a value above face value. This bill is called a radar, or a palindrome. 94700749. The number reads the same front to back and back to front. These have a nice value above face value. This is a similar but better. This is called a super radar, super palindrome, B1579, and from the other end, B1579. So it reads the same front to back, back to front, even with the letters on it. So that's worth money above face value. There's another basic star note. And this one's real fancy. This is called a broken ladder. If this was in order 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be called the ladder. It'd have real good value. As is, this has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 different numbers, not in numerical order, so this is called a broken ladder, and it does have value above face value. One of my favorite bills here, 5 5s in a row, then a 3 that's raised out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. That's called a gas pump or an odometer note. It only has 3s, 9s, and 5s in the serial number, so it's a trinary. And the first 5 has too much ink on it, so it's an over-inked 5. So that bill's got all kind of stuff going for it. So that'll give you an idea of some of the things that we're looking for on the notes. And there are a ton of things to look for, Anna. 18 points and 17 points. Well, that's consistent. We average out of a penny box 7 to 10 wheat cents a box. We find the occasional rare Indian head cent, the occasional rare steel penny. I do keep all of the copper out of a box because copper pennies are worth 2.5 cents a piece. Any penny that's 1981 or earlier is made of copper, and half of 82, they're worth 2.5 cents each. Any wheat penny at a minimum is worth 4 cents each, and could have, and that's just copper value. Could have much more numismatic value. 3 6s, 3 9s, and the 2 5, almost a cool bill. I found a very good penny this last week in a box. It was a 1909 VDB penny, first year Lincoln penny with the designer's initials on it. Yeah, it's probably a $15, $20 penny. You take a penny and you can make $15, $20 out of it. That ain't bad. Two left. All right, we are done with 300 of the 500 $1 bills we're going to search tonight. We got 2 straps left, 200 left. We got several good finds. How many star notes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 star notes out of 3 straps. That's really good. We average over 1 per strap. Keep that going. I'm going to be putting these bills in order because they're going to be going 800 different directions again. And then we will get on with the hunt. If I tried to search them in the order they are, it would take me 16 years to search them all. And I know you don't want to watch a 16-year-long video, and I don't want to make a 16-year-long video. So I'll get them straightened out here, and then we'll start the hunt. We got 200 left to go. Appreciate everyone being here tonight. Please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content every day. We have a short video about coin hunting. Every day we are doing a live stream about either coin hunting or bill searching. We have major live streams on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central, Friday at high noon Central, In both of those streams, we do 500 $1 bills, searching for fancy numbers, star notes, and we also open a box of dimes, looking for silver dimes. Then we do a box of half dollars, looking for silver half dollars and all the other great stuff you can find in a $1/2 box. Proofs, miscellaneous coins, air coins, varieties, magic coin, a colorized or stickered coin. There are a ton of different things you can find. We have a streak of 28. We're going for 29 streams in a row on Saturday finding silver. I usually hunt with my 10 and 13-year-old grandsons, Hudson and Rhett. They've gotten into this hobby big time, and it's a great hobby to get kids involved in. Get them a collection of coins, may pay for part of their college someday. And it keeps them off the video games. Not that there's anything wrong with video games. I play my share, usually when the grandkids are over. But a little diversion from their normal. And it doesn't have to be an expensive hobby. All right. This will be strap 4. Let's see. Is that an old one to start? 1999. Not old enough for me to keep, but older than normal. What kind of goodness we can have in here. 3 6s in the middle. I only keep it if it's got at least 4 of the same number in a row. 0828 of 4164, too far in the future. But please consider subscribing while you're here. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps us out. Helps my grandkids get closer to their goals. Six three six nine 6633. 3 6s and 9s. We've got another trinary. 6369 6633s. 3 6s and 9s, and an over-inked 6 to boot. That has value above face value. We shall hang on to it. Like most of our finds tonight, other than star notes, have been trinary notes. $2009 penny is half point. Yeah, we built charts and games for all the Savito, that warms my heart. I'm glad Julian loved his stuff. That is awesome. He'll have to get another shot after everyone's been through, because we're going to be giving out a Rhett's collector's kit. Julian got a Hudson's collector's kit. Once a month, first Saturday of every month, we turn our stream over to the children's. Any adult that commits to hunting or viewing our stream with a youth 18 years of age or younger, we will give a free box to hunt, and they get to keep any of the goodies from the box, and we give them some coins for their collection. One's called the Hudson's Collector's Kit, named after my grandson Hudson. Got 9 iconic coins from U.S. history, 3 silver coins, 3 coins over 100 years old. And we're coming up with a Rhett's collector's kit for my other grandson that's going to have 5 silver coins in it. Because Reddy's nickname is Reddy Silver because he finds so many silver when we're hunting the half-dollar boxes. And anytime we go to a coin show, we will take and give away those collector's kits to any kids that come up to our booth with their mom and dad or grandma and grandpa. And we're also giving them out on every first Saturday of the month to the kids whose boxes get opened. And last, it was 2 Saturdays ago was the second time we've done it. It was a lot of fun. From what I've been told, it put a lot of smiles on kids' faces. And if we can get a few of them hooked into this hobby, we can keep this hobby going. And that would be an awesome thing. So if you ever want to be a part of that, you can send an email to me with your name, your youth's name and age, and we will get you on the wait list. April is full. May will be the next one we're filling up, but we're taking any names that come in. Hello, Diggin' Dave. Good to see you. Indian head is 15 points. I've only found like 3 Indian head pennies ever. And on those Saturdays, for sure, my grandsons run the stream. They're both welcome to bring a friend to come over and hunt with them that's interested in getting involved in the hobby. And it's just a real family affair kind of deal. We're glad to be able to do it. Our long-term members and subscribers have been very generous and with some donations to help us fund it. We've been able to give out over 500 Hudson's Collector's Kits to different kids. They cost us between $20 and $25 a piece, but it's an honor to be able to do it and to look at the faces at the coin shows when we sit and go down. We go through each of the coins with them. Because most of the kids have never seen most of the coins. Although there'll be a few who've got a mommy or daddy or grandma or grandpa that have really got them involved in the hobby, and they'll tell you exactly what it is. And that's cool as well. Very slow strap after the good ones we've had. I guess we should have known we were due for a slower one. Let's find ourselves wanting more. Give me another good one. How about a star note? How about a star note? 15314123. 11144142. How about another trinary? 1s, 4s, and 1 little 2. If that 2 had been a 1, we'd have had a binary. Ernest Big E Johnson just subscribed. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Thanks for being here. Here just in time for another trinary that was almost our first ever binary note. Trinary has 3 numbers in the serial number. Binary only has 2. And that was very close. We're going to find one of those one of these days. Do a little dance. A little celebration. Not too long ago I said, tonight we're going to party like it's 1999. And one of my grandsons looked at me and said, Paul, why would we party like it was 25 years ago? Boy, did that make a fella feel old. All right, that's 400 $1 bills have been searched. 400, we got another 100 to do, and then we'll wrap up the hunt. Got one trying to blow away here with my trinary notes. The last strap. Maybe this one will kind of be in order. Cool, Anna. If you're wanting to get them involved and they'll watch a stream with you, you ought to, one of the mods, please put our email up there. You ought to send me an email and get on the waiting list, Anna. When we did it, we had 2 people out of this new format that had joined us recently that were involved in it. So that's cool. And I don't know how old your grandkids are, but Hudson's 13, Rhett's 10, and they're here every stream searching boxes. You get to see a grandpa hunting with his grandkids. Occasionally I have to herd cats, but most of the time they just do a really good professional job. They have become, Hudson especially, very knowledgeable about coins. They both are accumulating quite the coin collections. But you want to check out our Saturday streams at 2 o'clock. We also give away prizes on our Saturday streams. You got to be 18 or over or 13 or over with parental permission to win a prize. We'll have 50, 60 to 100 people watching, and we'll give out 5 or 6 prizes during the stream. Something like a silver certificate, a special coin, silver coin. You never know what we're going to give away. Frequently, I never know what we're going to give away. I haven't planned out this week's stream yet. I actually think what we're going to give away this Saturday is 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills, crispy uncirculated. 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills. That's what I'm planning to give away, I guess. I went to the bank and bought 400 $2 bills and got lucky that most of them contain consecutive serial numbers, which doesn't have that much value, but it's still cool to have, and $2 bills are cool to have, and you throw both things together, you got something no one minds getting. 2 $2 bills. It makes them happy. All right, last 100 bills of the night. Here we go. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate you being here. I would like to see one more star note for sure. Wouldn't mind seeing a nice birthday note. Star note, star note. Kind of a cool number. And actually it's a trinary. 1187 8887. Only 7s, 8s, and 1s in that star note. So we have a trinary star note. That's a nice find. Hit me with a star. Sacktown Amy, I missed a broken ladder? Okay, I'll go back and look for it and find it, Sacktown. Thank you. Wouldn't be the first one. We are going to go check out this star note. Hoping for another low mintage like the last one. This is a 2017. It is a K 1187 8887 star. We're looking for a number less than 3.2 million. 3.2 million. That's the normal run size. It does not take any value away from this star note, but it doesn't add any extras. The downside. Still a star note. Glad to have it. Glad to have it. Let's keep searching. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I make up for it, Sacktown? Did I make up for it? That's a broken ladder. That's a broken ladder right there. Uses all 8 numbers only once, not numerical order. These carry a value above face value. See them all? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That is a broken ladder. Amy says I missed one. I got to go back and find when we get done as well. Maybe 2 of them. 2 out of 2 straps would be crazy talk, Amy. Just crazy talk. Got that put away. Let's keep going. How about the broken ladder? How about the broken ladder? If you're in from the shorts feed, we are searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers, star notes, anything that would, older notes, low serial numbers, anything that would have above face value premium right now. And we're finding a bunch. Appreciate you stopping in to watch. Please consider subscribing. We do put out a bunch of content. Daily short videos. We're also doing daily live streams right now. 810s and 2s. Not quite. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. we do a stream called Coinsomniacs and the Triple Play. We search 500 $1 bills for fancy serial numbers. That one's in tough shape. We search a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Then we search a box of half dollars looking for silver half dollars, proofs, miscellaneous, varieties, air coins, stickered coins, colorized coins, magic coins, just a little bit of everything. About halfway through this last strap. Historical birthday note, 0207 in the year 198. February 7th in the year 198. Cool, Sacktown. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and another 7. We almost had another broken ladder. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, no 5. Broken ladder strap. We look for low serial numbers. We'd be starting with 4 zeros. If you start with 4 zeros, you've got something worth above face value money for sure. Like the bills in this strap are in a little worse shape than I find a perfect one. Well, that was close. 03000709. Man, if that 3 was a 0 and we started with 5 zeros and had bill 709, that'd be worth something. As is, unfortunately, going back to the bank to tease somebody else. Still want to find the 007, 00707. That would be a cool one to find. Another 007. Trying to tease me. Three zeros to start. Wanted to be a low number. It wanted to be a low number. 44, 55, 88, 87. So close to being something super cool. Down to the end here. That is going to wrap up our hunt tonight. We had a lot of good finds. I searched 400 and then 500. We searched a lot of bills tonight. I will be back tomorrow doing this again. Don't know what time right now. I've got to take coins back to the bank. I got to film some short videos, but sometime tomorrow I'm going to do another live stream. Coolest find ever? Gosh, I think it's one of a couple. I think that's a good one and that's a really good one. I like these two. I like these two. If you look at the very bottom, this is a broken ladder. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uses 8 different numbers. They're not in numerical order. They do have to be in numerical order, but they're not. It's not 0 through 7. That would be called the ladder. This is called a broken ladder. Like that one. I really like this bill. It's got 5 5s in a row right in the middle. I keep any bill with 4 of the same number in a row or more. This has 5. It's also got the 3 over here that's raised out of alignment above the rest of the serial number, making it a gas pump or an odometer note. It's also a trinary. It only has 5s, 3s, and 9s. And the first 5 is over inked, making it an over inked bill. And then I'll show you one more and we'll call it a night here. I actually missed this one, and the people in the chat found it. This is called a radar note 157999751. Reads the same front to back and back to front, but this is actually called a super radar note because it's got a B to start and a B to end. So it's B1579, B1579, and that will carry quite a value above face value as well. So we found several that I think are cool. Those are some of the better examples. We have found a lot, like 10 now, that come out of their star notes from 2013 with the B cereal. And those, I found about 10 that have a twin sister bill that has the same serial number on the bill as the one I found. Fort Worth and Washington, D.C. messed up in 2013. They both printed the same serial numbers. If you can put both bills together, the one from Fort Worth and the one from Washington, D.C., you've got thousands of dollars. There's a website you go out to register your bill, and you can look and see what bills have been found, if your twin sister's been found. So far, my 10, the twin sister hasn't been found. But if it does, a guy can dream. You can make a lot of money. You could make a lot of money. So, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it greatly. We did a giveaway on the last stream. I think I'll pass on this stream. We're going to start doing, I'll probably do 1,000 at a time tomorrow. And we'll do a giveaway at the end of those streams. I appreciate all of you all being here. Thank you very much. Please do consider subscribing, turning on the bell notifications so that you get notified when we're putting content out. And I really appreciate you burning the midnight hour with me. I'm going to try to get a little sleep so I can take coins back to the bank. But I'll be back streaming sometime tomorrow, maybe during the evening. Probably during the evening tomorrow would be my guess. For sure, 8 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday, we'll be doing 500 ones, a box of dimes, a box of $50. We take donators for that stream, and for $75, everything we open is theirs. You have to be 18 or over to do that, and they get to keep all the fines out of the dollar bills, all the fines out of the dime box. We're only looking for silver out of the dime box. Any of the goodies out of the $50 box, if they find a star note, which is almost a given, and if they find a silver dime, and they find a silver out of the $50 box, they win the triple play, and they get to pick between a Morgan dollar and a Peace dollar. And it's happened once, and we've only done it about 8 times. So it is possible. So thanks you all. 341-48141. I don't count that as anything unhumanized. I could be wrong. I count it as 3414-8141. So it's close, but really not carrying any extra value right now. A quad note would be usually 3333-6666. That would be a double quad note, and that has tremendous value, but quad would be 4 of the same kind. At least is how I understand it. So, hey, thanks for being here. We really appreciate you. God bless. Have a great rest of your Monday evening, Tuesday morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you today later in the evening, and Wednesday at 8 p.m. for sure, because that's when Paul will have more spare time. Thanks, everybody.